It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Las Vegas Raiders. The weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Hill now from the gun. And he starts us off with a 5-yard kick on the 2nd down coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now the shotgun give to Chandler. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Wilson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now a give. It's Chandler headed left. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed. Just make them a little bigger. Stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They'll stick with Chandler. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Run drawn up here for Lamar. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, here's Lamar. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
the gun and give to Hill. And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. That heater is going to fall to the turf. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He's from left for Lamar. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Now the defense did have to work for them on that previous play, Brock. So just 5 yards to go now on 2nd following the flag. Running it after the penalty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Looking at his fullback now. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Back to throw now. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. It's a race down the right side. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders get the game's first points here in the 2nd. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kay, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Ooh. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. That'll be caught. Here's Ty Chandler. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. Trying down the middle with Chandler. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. But I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down throw for Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down this. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
26 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Lamar off the play fake. Wow, wide open here. Complete. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down.
19 Lion. Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Setting up to throw. And it's incomplete. And that's going to bring him 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. The throw outside, and they might throw this again. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. This one's sent up for Lamar. He's on the move past the 15. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That One right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens take over. Not an interception by the reigning defensive player of the year.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. Dump off caught by his back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
At the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try it left with Chandler. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 21. Raiders 7. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go. 70 tip, Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Hey. Go.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Has a man on target to Thornton. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
21, Raiders 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. His stop comes at the 32-yard line. Looking quickly here.
That's a gain of 4.
Jackson on third and 1. This is Cox. That's Walker. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. A design run. Jackson keeping it. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Now Jackson on third down. They're on it. That's intercepted. Devin White makes the play. And the Raiders take over just shy of the 40. Third down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Let's go. 60 even.
He's going to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down. But damage already done as they pick up that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
60 down. Liking 18.
From the red zone now. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game at 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Hey, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right. Airs it out. That's complete inside the 35. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 25.
Go play action on 1st down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Going again on second. On the move, headed right. We go to Genty on the dump off. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Brought in. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Ready? Set. Cougar 19.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Raiders can tie it up after hitting Pater in the 3rd. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Raiders tie us up 28-all.
28-all.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Things going well so far. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. Got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond?
He's got it inside the 25. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 28.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 from the 32. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Taking a deep shot here. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Ravens put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5.
31 yards.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
42. Raiders 28.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And that nearly got into midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
70. Liking it. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
18.
They'll throw it here on 1st. And they pick him up again. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Now a give to Chandler. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They give up the gut to Chandler. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th
Chandler again. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort. Nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
1st down throw for Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Walker holds it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action. Here's Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. We're drawn up here for Lamar. Again, he's got room. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
49. Raiders 28.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Sends this to the end zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game.
49. Raiders 35.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give to Chandler, running right. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Look at that power, deep left side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Darian Porter.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
To throw here on 1st down. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Let's go. Mustang 19. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Check smash. Check smash. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Working on 1st down. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They work against the blitz. And they pick him up again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
At their own 43-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Pass is thrown for Christian Watson. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect. And it wasn't there.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Buck. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throw left side is nabbed by Bateman. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
56, Raiders 35.
All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Gay with the point after. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game.
Ravens 56, Raiders 42.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackle's made at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Walker going to motion over right. It's a give to Chandler. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the carry, it's Chandler. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Watson. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
That's good for Baltimore.
1st and 10, here's Jackson. Headed out right. Completed to his running back. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
12 more yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
On 1st down, Jackson. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Raiders will take the interception back across midfield before they fly think we can all agree it's been very exciting watching him throw the ball. He's found the end zone 4 times, but he's now given it away 3 times as well.
Yeah, if he were a golfer, his scorecard would be fascinating because a bunch of birdies, but these bogeys and double bogeys he's got to eliminate. It's really been high risk, high reward through the air, and you never want to slow a quarterback.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, Buffalo 18. Hey. 18 Rattler.
They're going to try and throw it here. Escapes the pocket. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Go. Buffalo 80. 18 Pioneer. Check go.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Let's go.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jeremy Tinn has got it. And the Raiders are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
79
Back now, pressure coming. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they pulled off the rare and